Bob, please pick up the phone. Alyssa is in trouble.
I thought the notifications were annoying, but it's you. What the hell? I'm at work.
Come to the hospital now.
Huh?
Alyssa's condition has suddenly changed. According to the doctor, she's in a critical condition. So you should come to the hospital right away.
No way. I'm not going.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I told you I'm at work.
Aren't you worried about your daughter? She's in danger, okay?
You're overreacting as usual. I was so surprised when she was diagnosed with cancer, even though she's a high schooler. She's been fine up until now. She'll be fine this time too. You worry too much. She'll recover soon anyway. There's no point in rushing to the hospital.
This time it's really dangerous. The doctor told me to call her family members. Do you know what that means?
You're taking what the doctor said seriously? They are scoundrels who exaggerate to exploit money for medical treatment.
I don't care about that right now. Just come over.
I told you I can't. I have an important meeting coming up. I'll let you take care of her.
Oh no.
Who do you think feeds you guys? Because I bring home the bacon, right?
That's true, but...
Don't interrupt me while I'm working.
But you're her father, right? If you're her father, put her first.
Listen. It's a mother's job to take care of her child.
Yeah, that's why I quit my job when we found out that she was sick.
Then you can handle it on your own. Don't bother calling me when she gets a little sick.
She's in critical condition.
I told you that's an exaggeration. Anyway, I can't go right now. See you later.
Wait, Bob. Come to the hospital after the meeting, okay? Bob.
Janet, I just finished work. How's Alyssa doing? Well, she's probably recovered by now and having a nice chat by now, right?
Bob, come to the hospital right now.
Huh? Are you still making a fuss about her critical condition?
No, I'm not. Alyssa just passed away.
What?
She was only 18 when she left for heaven. I wish I could take her place.
I'm shocked. She was really dying.
Yes, she was. I explained it to you over and over again, but you didn't come to the hospital because you had to work.
I had a meeting I couldn't miss. I'm sorry I couldn't get to her while she was still alive.
Do you really feel that way?
Of course I do.
If you feel bad, come to the hospital now. You should be there for Alyssa.
I can't do that.
What?
I'm running an errand right now.
What errands?
Mom's birthday is coming up this weekend. I have to go buy a present for her.
What? It doesn't have to be today.
It's the only day I can do it. I'll be home late again tomorrow. The stores will be closed.
So what? Your own daughter is dead. Why would you put your mother's birthday first?
There's nothing we can do for her. Alyssa is no longer here. I care more about my mother who's still alive.
I can't believe it.
Think about it. Mom's birthday comes only once a year. And when her birthday comes, she'll be 73 years old. I don't know how many more years she'll live. It would be too sad not to celebrate her birthday.
Think of Alyssa, who left us at 18. I think your mother lived long enough.
You're the worst. You want to tell your mother-in-law to leave early?
I didn't say that. But your priority right now is not your mother's birthday present. Your daughter, Alyssa. You can always buy her a present. You should come to the hospital right now.
I don't have a choice. I'll come over there when I'm done with the shopping. I don't know when that'll be.
Damn.
So, what do you think would be a good present for Mom?
Huh?
She's so particular about fashion, it's hard to choose a gift for her every year. I gave her a bag last year, so I guess an accessory.
I don't know. I don't have time to think about it.
You have things to do too, like cooking and decorating. When things with Alyssa settle down, get ready.
Don't be silly.
Huh?
It's fine to take care of your mother, but your priorities are different now. I didn't think you were the kind of person who wouldn't understand that.
Really? Because every year when I celebrate her birthday, Mom becomes happy, and she gives me $2,000 in return. If I don't give it my all, she'll reduce it, and I'll be devastated.
I've never heard of that before.
Didn't I tell you? She always gives it to me on the way home, just so we can all eat something nice together.
You kept it all to yourself. Whatever.
I'll at least buy you a hamburger this year.
Don't be silly. Anyway, come to the hospital as soon as you can.
After I'm done buying presents.
Get lost. Bob, where are you? The funeral's about to start. I don't think your mother has arrived yet. If you don't come soon, you won't make it in time.
I'm at my mom's house.
What? What are you doing?
What are you doing? It's Mom's birthday party.
Huh?
Don't tell me you forgot. It's her 73rd birthday.
You've got to be kidding me. Please come to the venue as soon as possible.
I can't. The pizza is on its way. If I go to the funeral, the pizza will get cold.
Are you an idiot? On the day of your daughter's funeral, you're having your mother's birthday party.
It's an annual event. You can't just suddenly cancel.
You need to get your priorities straight.
My mother's birthday is more important to me than my daughter's funeral.
You're kidding, right? This is the last time we are going to see Alyssa. We'll never see her again.
I've always wondered, what's the point of having a funeral? Why go to all the trouble of inviting relatives from far away, only to listen to the priest's sleepy stories? Why don't you just cremate them and be done with it?
Terrible. Why do you say that?
Alyssa isn't here anymore. There's no point in getting together to say goodbye. How much does the funeral cost? Don't you think it's a waste of money?
I don't think so.
No. Spending money on a funeral is a waste of money. Having a birthday party for Mom, who is still alive, is a higher priority.
Please, tell me you're joking. I don't want to believe such words coming from her father. Are you sure you're sad about her death?
Of course I'm sad. But crying won't bring Alyssa back, right? So why don't we take care of the people who are with us now?
That's not the point. We have to mourn Alyssa properly, and we have to give us some closure.
I'll be fine. I've already made the switch.
You're too quick to switch, despite the fact that you are her father.
I'm not going to stay moping forever.
Alyssa will be sad without her father and grandmother.
No way. Dead people don't have feelings. It doesn't matter to her who came and who didn't.
That's not the point. I'm sure everyone who will attend will think it's strange.
Oh, let me tell you something. Don't tell anyone that I'm going to the birthday party. I know it's inappropriate.
Then come over here right away. We have a lot of relatives here. Of course, they're going to ask a lot of questions when you two aren't here.
Don't tell anyone. If our relatives leave us out, it's your fault.
Then what should I tell them?
That we're in shock and in bed? Yeah, that's a good idea. That's something a father who feels guilty would do.
If you feel guilty, don't have a birthday party.
I'm not good with gloomy stuff. At funerals, everyone wears all black and cries, shh, shh, shh. It's hard to relax in that kind of atmosphere. I'd rather eat cake with Mom.
Are you sure your mother won't come either? She's her only grandchild.
I asked her too. I asked her if she wanted to postpone her birthday party and go to Alyssa's funeral. Then Mom said, let's have the birthday party as planned.
No way.
Mom was pissed. You didn't prepare anything this year. The food was delivered and the cake wasn't homemade. I at least got her some fancy pizza to put her in a good mood. You should apologize to Mom later too.
You guys are both insane. You two are insane as a family.
Really? Well, Mom doesn't seem to think much of Alyssa. I guess it can't be helped.
What do you mean?
Mom wanted a male grandchild, right? But she had a girl. And then she thought she'd have a boy with a second one. You couldn't conceive a second child and now you're over 40.
It doesn't matter if it's a girl or a boy. A grandchild is a grandchild.
Mom wanted an heir. I'm an only child. If I don't have a son, the family line will die out.
I don't understand. Your late father was the third son. I don't think she needs to worry so much about the heir.
Think about her feelings. Boys are unconditionally lovable. If Alyssa were a boy, she'd be the first one to go to the funeral. But she's the granddaughter who betrayed Mom's expectations.
Whatever. No matter how much your mother wants it, it's impossible to have a male grandchild now. If you don't want to come to Alyssa's funeral, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll leave the rest to you.
Don't ever regret it.
Huh? What regrets? I'll regret not having Mom's birthday party. Well, I'll have fun on my own. And I'm staying at my parents' because I'm drinking today. Janet, where are you? Why aren't you home on Sunday?
What do you want?
What do you want? I couldn't go to Alyssa's funeral yesterday. I thought I'd at least say hello to her portrait. Not only the portrait, but all the pictures of Alisa in the living room are gone.
You don't have to greet her now.
Wait a minute. Your stuff is gone too. Where did you go, Janet? Don't tell me you were traveling alone.
I wasn't traveling. I left home.
Huh? Why did you leave without telling me?
Don't you have a million things come to mind?
You mean the funeral?
What else?
It went off without a hitch, didn't it?
That's not the point.
What's so important that you had to leave?
You didn't show up for the funeral. I made a speech in front of everyone, but when I thought of Alisa, I couldn't stop crying. I couldn't get any words out. When they saw me standing there crying, they said, if only she had a father at a time like this. The father who should have been there was at his mother's birthday party eating cake. I felt so sad and frustrated. But I kept going through the speech, even though my face was all messed up with tears.
So, what's the point? You got through without me, didn't you?
Huh? You really don't get anything, do you? You guys are like two peas in a pod. She'd rather have a birthday party than her granddaughter's funeral.
I told you before. She wanted a male grandchild.
But that doesn't mean she can reject her in death. I don't want to deal with you guys anymore. You two trash should just get along with each other.
That's too much.
No, you're nothing more than trash.
You...
I'm not going back to your house anymore. Goodbye.
Yes?
I'm divorcing you. I don't intend to stay married to someone who's no better than trash.
What are you talking about? Suddenly you're divorcing me? Hey, where are you now? You are kidding.
I'm serious.
Seriously? You want a divorce just because I didn't show up for our daughter's funeral? Well, if you insist on leaving, I don't blame you. If we divorce, Mom might be happy. If I remarry a younger woman, she might have a male grandchild this time.
That's true. I hope you get your mother's wish. But I'm going to charge you alimony.
What? Why should I pay you alimony? You're the one who said you wanted a divorce.
You're cheating on me.
What?
There's no point in playing me. You're dating a girl at work.
How did you know?
If you think I don't know anything, you're wrong.
No. You've been taking care of Alisa for a while now. I thought you didn't know.
You underestimated her.
What do you mean?
She told me you were cheating on me.
She did?
You took advantage of her sleeping in her hospital bed. You were talking on the phone with your lover. But she wasn't sleeping. She listened to your entire conversation, and she reported it to me.
What the hell?
My husband was cheating on me when his daughter was sick. I didn't want to believe it at first. But Alisa would never lie. To get proof of your affair, I hired a professional investigator.
You even used an agency?
Sure enough, she was right. Around the same time Alisa got sick, you were getting close to her. While I was trying my best to take care of Alisa, you were having fun with your lover.
But Alisa didn't say anything to me. I thought she didn't know.
She didn't want you to hate her. If she pointed out the affair, I'm sure you'd take offense and turn cold toward her. She didn't want her father to abandon her when she was weak. She only told me in secret.
Seriously?
But you abandoned Elisa. You didn't come to see her when you were told she was dying. You didn't attend the funeral. So I won't tolerate it either. You'll be hearing from my lawyer from now on. So be prepared for that.
Lawyer? Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. There's no way you can afford a lawyer.
A lot of people came to Alisa's funeral. Some of her classmates' parents were there. The father of one of Alisa's good friends happens to be a lawyer. I talked to him about you. He gladly agreed to do it.
He said
you were a terrible father. Of course you are. You cheated on me while she was fighting for her life and didn't even show up for the funeral.
So, you told everyone I was at Mom's birthday party?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm such a wimp. Mom's birthday party is more important. That's exactly what I said.
Oh my God. That sucks. I'm not going to be able to face my relatives tomorrow.
Why don't you just act like an asshole? You're the guy who celebrated his mother's birthday instead of his daughter's funeral.
I'm in trouble because I don't want them to think that I'm insane.
You're aware of that, aren't you?
What?
You know how shameful and outrageous this is. And yet you didn't come. And yet, all you care about is what people think of you. And all you think about is self-protection. You're a really stupid person.
Wouldn't you rather see your daughter reduced to ashes? Sit back and watch her turn to dust? I'd rather make my mom happy. I was just making good use of my time.
I wouldn't. I bet no one else would.
Oh, I get it now. Suit yourself. I'm gonna start a new family with her. And she'll have a boy to make my mom happy.
You think you'll be happy?
Of course. I'm not like you, brooding over our daughter. If you want to charge me alimony, go ahead and do it.
That's right. I'll leave it to my lawyer then.
Janet? What's going on?
Bob, my ex-husband. What's wrong?
Don't bother adding X.
We're not a couple anymore.
God damn it.
What?
My girlfriend dumped me.
Oh no.
I was going to start a new family with her. My plans are ruined.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You told her something, didn't you?
Huh?
I don't understand the nerve of putting a mother's birthday before your own daughter's funeral. That's what she said and left me.
Wow. She even went out with a married guy. I thought she was a scumbag just like you. She's got a lot more common sense than I thought.
How dare you tell her I went to my mom's birthday party?
I didn't tell her anything. I just filed a claim through my lawyer.
Then why?
Someone who works for your company was at Alisa's funeral. Maybe she heard that.
Why would my coworker come to Alisa's funeral?
I told you the other day, a lot of people came. Alisa had a lot of friends. It wouldn't be surprising if her friends' parents were at her funeral.
Hey, wait a minute. If that is spreading at work, does that mean my boss and my president know?
I'm sure they do.
Give me a break. I won't even be able to go to work anymore.
Then why don't you quit?
Don't talk to me like it's somebody else's business.
Because it's someone else's business. Well, I have to go to work now, so I'll leave you to it.
Work?
Yes. I got an offer from my old company. They were short on staff, so they called me.
What? Even though I might lose my job? It's not fair.
You got what you deserved. Bye.
Hey!
The rumor that my ex-husband had gone to his mother's birthday party on the day of our daughter's funeral seems to have spread through the workplace in no time. He was coldly looked at by his co-workers and bosses and felt uncomfortable. He eventually resigned on his own. After that, he tried to find a job, but it did not work out. He is now living with his mother. However, since his mother lives on a pension and my ex-husband is unemployed, they have become poorer and poorer. The house has become dilapidated, and even though it is broken here and there, they cannot fix it. They are living a miserable life in a house that looks like garbage. As for me, after my divorce, I rented an apartment and live alone. One day, when I reunite with my daughter in heaven, I want to say with pride that I had a wonderful life. I'll live my life to the fullest for my daughter.